Welcome to SeaDevil Trivia. So, our Valentine's Day edition, we're going to work as buddy teams. And while some trivia games, they tell you not to take your phones out, don't be cheating, we're actually going to use our phones tonight as our game controllers. So go ahead and at least one of you in your buddy teams, go ahead, grab your cell phone. If you're not on the Wi-Fi yet for Cardinal Hall, go ahead and choose KH 2.4, and there is your Wi-Fi password. Format tonight is going to be 3 rounds, 10 questions for each round. We're going to have sort of a general scuba trivia. We're going to have a round on destinations, and we're going to have a round on marine creatures. You will have 20 seconds. You'll have 20 seconds to answer the question, and the faster you answer, the more points that you get. At the end of each round, we'll see who's on our podium. And we've got some Dove chocolates and some Hershey's Kisses for our first, second, and third place winners for each round. So even if you didn't get enough on the tables here, there'll be more chocolate moving around the room here very soon. All right, has everybody been able to get on the Wi-Fi? Not yet? And RJ, you're going to be able to do this at home as well.
Did you give us the pin yet for Toby?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Nope. Okay, so RJ, if you can't scan the screen or anybody else that's on there, if you go to kahoot.it, you'll be able to add that game pin. Otherwise, let me move out of the way. You should be able to scan the QR code, or if you have the Kahoot app. All right, we have diving drinkers. Who's that? I think I know whose mic is. Team R&B. You able to log into it, RJ? Scuba Dude, yes indeed, I see you. All right, who's still working on getting logged in? Okay.
So the whole the question is there.
The question should show up on your phone too. Yep. Just in time. That's what you'll have to write down. Yep. Give Nicole a second here to join us. You guys on? All right, so just so we know who's whom, who's Manta? Show of hands. Who's Manta? It'll make it easier to give out the chocolate later. Wow. Okay.
You have to guess.
Well, I've got some of them, but dive and drinkers. That one.
There could be anyone in this room.
Yeah. No, that's Scuba Dude. That's got to be Scuba Dude. All right. Anybody still logging in? Let me ask a different way. Put your hand up if you need more time. We're moving on without Bruce. But you were joking. You still logging in, seriously? Oh. Then you'll be able to pick it up here. All right. Everybody's ready for our first round? Again, you'll have it's about 10 seconds to be able to read the question, then the answers will pop up. You've got 20 seconds to answer. The longer it takes you to answer, the fewer points you get for it. So if you've done bus time trivia, something like that in the restaurants, it's going to be very similar. And we are getting ready for our first question right now.
You need to get those and move this light.
Huh?
Move the light.
You got one with the distractor in there. All right. Yes. Let me move this down. All right, so our current leader is Mermaids, followed by Dive and Drinkers, very close. Manta, Scuba Dude. I'd say our front pack is all it's all pretty tight after one. Here comes number two. And Manta has taken the lead. Octopods, followed by Mermaids. Dive and Drinkers need to be reading more, drinking less. Am I in the way? Am I in the way?
add that.
All right, our second stage delivers breathable air. Mermaids and octopods are tied. Diving drinkers catching up. We should have a little more separation on this one. So bow, starboard, head, and port for the right side bathroom or front right bathroom and left. Diving drinkers has taken the lead. Scuba Dude in close second and octopods in third. Everybody knew Jacques Cousteau. I think the Chinese were diving earlier than that, but you know, the aqualung itself. All right, diving drinkers in the lead. What happened? What happened? RJ, did you not know who invented the aqualung? He dropped down, man. All right, number 6. Pressure squeeze there. Yeah, you can make it a bigger one.
Wait, it's wrong.
Huh?
No.
No, it's not going to be a pressure squeeze. You might pitch your nose to equalize, but that's not going to be a space that is going to happen. It could. With fillings, you can have a tooth squeeze. Huh? When is the airspace going to get smaller?
It's going to be filled by whatever is in there. Space.
I said only for a cavity and a filling. That's Dan, man. That's came right from Dan. Wow. Who picked nose on that last one, by the way? All right, pressure at sea level. At what depth is the pressure 3 atmospheres? All right. So 99 feet would be 4 atmospheres. 66 is how many feet we need to gain 2 atmospheres. That's right. And how's that shake things up? Diving drinkers. They're right there, but octopods are right behind them. Manta, Team R&B, Platinum, all in the hunt still. Question 8. Pressure-related injuries.
Separation.
So pressure-related injuries is going to be barotrauma. Decompression sickness is going to be the bends, and any of the other injuries associated with decompression would be decompression illness. But barotrauma, age. Didn't ask for the cause.
No, I mean, age, one of them.
Oh, yeah, material gas in the lead. And Manta has taken the lead, and Platinum is on a hot streak there, and coming up strong behind him. I think this is the last question of the. Oh no, we've got two more. Now, Bill Lambert, I know that's a name that everybody knows. Guinness Book record holder for the oldest diver. So he was actually a back-to-back record holder. He broke his own. He dove at 99, and at the age of 100 had a 27-minute dive to set that record. I think it was 45 feet. So a relatively shallow dive, but so he had hoped to three-peat. The record stands at 100, so I don't think Bill I don't think he made his 3-year in a row. He didn't make it into the water. How's that? And the women's record, which was set at the end of 2022, is 96. So both of those very similar in age on it, and her name just escaped me, but Kathleen and I were actually on a dive boat with the record holder when she was in her 80s in St. Lucia, and she didn't get certified until after she had retired. And by the time we met her, her entire family was certified and traveling the world doing dive destinations. So never too old to go diving. Just ask Bill.
Yes.
All right, and so Manta got it right. So the streak continues. Diving Drinkers is coming up. All right, and our last question of the round. Did I hear a wait? Sorry, I already did it. Maximum depth for recreational diving. The bottom, 130 feet. Of course, that's with additional training. Our open water is 60 feet. Advanced is going to be about 90 feet, just shallow of gas narcosis. And recreational limits are 130. All right. So in third place, we have mermaids. Second place, we have platinum. And in first place, Manta. All right, so I can guess who platinum was. Who's Manta?
Anna.
Okay. Congratulations. And wait a minute, no. You're Manta. Who's mermaids? Would you prefer milk chocolate or dark chocolate? There you go, ladies. All right, good job, everybody. Now, to separate out our rounds, unfortunately, we're going to have to sign back in For our next round, but all we've got to do is generate our pin. It should remember your name and icon from the last one. Ah.
What's the Wi-Fi?
KH 2.4. And the password is Cardinal 123 with a capital K. Page 2.4. Cardinal, Kardinal, 123 with a capital K. Huh? All right, everybody's back in. We had 11, right? Not 12. All right, now that we've got the hang of this a little bit, so this is going to be destinations. 5 destinations around the world. And here goes our first question. That's the most famous Bloody Bay Wall, whose depth drops to 6,000 feet. Dive Connections may be offering a trip to this destination later this year. Little Cayman, yeah, we are, as a matter of fact. Chip's going to be taking a group there. All right. It's like most of us knew Bloody Bay Wall, mantas back in the lead. Mermaids, octopods. Boats. Okay, octopods. We got 20 seconds for the answer, people. Clearly made these too easy. All right. Huh? Sound like popcorn. So Belize is home to the famous blue hole, discovered by Jacques Cousteau. Manta, mermaids, morays. Formerly known as truck. Where is it? A little bit more spread on that one, but most of you knew Micronesia. Huh? Polynesia? Micronesia. Well, it's not going to be very conducive, is it? Mermaids.
What was that?
Mermaids has jumped up, huh?
That Chuck?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the ranking after Chuck.
Okay.
Don't worry, we didn't miss anything. It would have been on the phone anyway. Here comes question number 4. Darwin's Ark, now known as the Pillars of Evolution. I didn't get this to me. Oh, look at that. No change in the scores. Everybody got them right very quickly. What do I think of Titanic of the Caribbean? Bianca Sea. There's still water in the pool on the main deck. Indeed it is. Grenada, the Spice Islands. An explosion in. What do you want me to get Roy out of the way?
Wow. Thanks, guys. There, that's good.
About it. There we go.
Stop the world now.
It's not personal, buddy.
Sure it is.
Grenada, the Spice Island, again, an opportunity to go join Kathleen and I dive the Bianca Sea. We did that when we were there. There's some other fantastic wrecks around the island. Mermaids is on a hot streak. They're up in first place. Morays right behind, and Mantas coming up, and Octopodes.
Wow, great guess.
Number 6, Christ of the Abyss statue. In what Florida key? Key Largo. That's it. One of 3 Christ of the Abyss statues in the world. Let's see how that does to our scores. Mermaids have continued their streak. And no, I did not let her see the questions. Number 7. East Caribbean Island, the home of dramatic twin peaks of the Piton. St. Lucia. Kathleen and I are going to be heading there next year. Staying at Anchastanay, and Anchastanay's view. Anchastanay sits right here. Its view is of the Pitons. And one of my favorite dive sites anywhere is Fairyland, which sits right on the end here. If any of you have been in an open water class with me, you've heard me talk about Fairyland. That's where she lives. All right, mermaids have kept their lead with Manta and Morays behind. 1977 film with the RMS Rome. And it was only just now that I realized the picture of Kathleen Bissett followed the Twin Peaks of the deep. Really thought somebody was going to choose Finding Dory. Oh, Manta has moved back to the lead. Uh-oh. And the streak is gone. But SpongeBob's on a new. Who is SpongeBob? SpongeBob has a new streak going. World's largest coral reef system is located off the coast of what country? Let the popcorn begin. The Great Barrier Reef off of Australia. Second largest is the Mesoamerican, which is Mexico, Belize, and Honduras. And then from a length standpoint, the Florida Keys Reef Tract is third or fourth, depending on which reference you look at. And last, what is the capital of the island of Bonaire? I know Mr. Platinum's going to get this. How about the rest of you?
Big bone. Big bone, isn't it? Yeah, recall.
Mike, please tell me that's the one you picked.
You got it wrong.
And our podium in third place. Morays, mermaids, Manta. All right, you got the same choice. You want more dark chocolate or milk chocolate? Milk.
Over here.
Ladies and boys. Right, congratulations, everybody. And our third round here is going to be marine life, so get the new code generated. Guys are all pros at this by now.
Yeah.
Just go on and back in.
I am.
All right, it's just checking something. The only name that you get.
Wait, my name is getting red from that. There you
Whales, slow to surface. No bubbles, wetter. All right, everybody ready to get started? Everybody's back, right? All right, our last and final round, marine life. Anybody read the dive connections quotes today? You may, I've got some information here.
Did I get it right?
Yeah. I don't know. Yes, it was one of the answers.
I didn't even look
There were a couple that, the picture is like, well, how do I put something without giving the answer?
I looked up on my myself to see words.
Seahorses, French angels, butterfly fish. There was one of the types of turtles. There was a fifth one in there that I forget what it was. Oh, no, not frog. Who said that? Frogfish. No bubbles. SpongeBob. And no one else read my Facebook post today.
Oh, you on Facebook?
It was also on Instagram. All right. How many hearts does an octopus have? Three. One better than Doctor Who. All right, no bubbles. In the commanding lead, mermaids, wetter, manta, and morays all tight behind. This fish.
Jane.
Rain parrot, queen angel, rock beauty, peacock flounder, what is that? All right, queen angel. I thought my other options would get some of you, but only one. No bubbles is on a streak. Mermaids coming back. Manta, wetter, neck and neck, platinum. Number 4. What do you call a group of mobula rays, often known as devil rays or sea devils? Beaver rays. Although we could be a gang. Yeah, we could definitely pull off gang. All right, mermaids in the top. Platinum has moved into second place. No bubbles is in third. Slow to surface. Dude, what are you doing? Are you even trying? And manta. Number 5. Shoot. Last round was too easy. I think this one's going to be more of an equalizer. 527 was the biggest number that I could find. Over 1,000 if you include the rays and with that.
Oh, well, that's obviously.
Well, there you go.
Clearly, but I asked sharks. Mermaids is on a streak in the lead, platinum and no bubbles. Right behind their fin kicks. What's the tail fin of a fish? Speaking of right behind them. Right, most of you got caudal fin. All right, for bonus points, what's that fish?
Dory.
Dory, exactly right. Anybody else? What type of fish is dory? What type of fish? Dory was the answer I was looking for. Platinum streak continues. Or you've at least reached a streak, but taking the lead 44-60, no bubbles and mermaids.
What's the smallest species of shark?
The dwarf lantern shark. And all these guys, the small pygmy shark, the cookie cutter shark, the dwarf lantern, are all less than a foot. They're down more like the 6-7 inch range and smaller. They just fit right in the palm of your hand. But the lantern shark has some bioluminescence to it. On its body and on its fins is where it gets its lantern shark name. Let's see how that does. The streak has ended for Platinum, but he still maintains his lead. Mermaids in second place, moving up. No Bubbles is on a streak. Manta and well, Slow to Surface appropriately is near the bottom of the list there. Definitely coming up slower than the smallest bubbles. Largest known to have ever lived, bigger than the dinosaur. And they still live today.
Well, that took me a second.
All right, let's see how that did. Oh, Platinum maintaining his lead. Mermaid solidly in second. You know, you stay in second long enough, you get as much candy as somebody in first. And octopodes, you hit a streak. All right, number 9, turtle shells are made of how many bones fused together? Over 50. So that includes their ribs. They basically are wearing their skeleton. So unlike the cartoons, you can't separate a turtle from their shell.
It's still over 5.
There is a better answer of that. Mermaids in the lead. Platinum in second, no Bubbles. Where are you, Slow to Surface? Where are you, man? Last one. Which marine animal is not known for its ink defense? Wow, I really thought I was going to get somebody on there not reading the question and just hitting octopus, octopus, octopus. But of course, the jellyfish does not. Cuttlefish, squid, and octopus, all three have ink as a defense mechanism. And that is our last question of the round. So let's see. Did the mermaids do it? Third place, no bubbles. Second place, mermaids. And in first, Platinum.
Yeah.
Well, it's appropriate, great idea. I think you got 3 bags. And who was no bubble? I think it's Darkly. That was Scuba Dude. Did he change it? RJ, are you no bubbles? Speak.
Yep. He chatted, yeah.
I have some candy for you.
Yes, that was me.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for joining us. How did that work online?
That actually worked really well. I had my phone up and I logged in on my computer real quick and it was just quick and easy.
Oh, good.
Very nice.
All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed our trivia tonight. How was this with the using Cahoots, the interaction? All right. All right. Well, we may try and put that back into the rotation again. But thanks for joining us tonight. Our next meeting is March 13th. We're going to hear a university grad student from North Carolina. Last summer, did an excavation on the world's oldest known shipwreck, which is off the coast of Turkey. So she's going to be talking about her adventures over there. So it should be a really interesting talk and find out what they were up to and what they found out with that. So with that, remember we have Bubbles and Brew this Sunday. Peyton also has a coral conservation class on February 20th, right? 20th. You did that a few months ago with him, right?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
No.
At least she's honest.
Next time I get to a class, it's not long.
But a great way over winter here, a great certification counts towards your master diver certification, but learn more about the coral reefs that we're always diving around, things that you can do to protect it, things that are threatening them now, and some of the things that are being done. So a great specialty, and Peyton does a fantastic job with the information he provides there. So
Understand, I was the coordinator on Oahu for Eyes of the Reef, which is their quick reaction surveillance of the reefs for a year. I spent 2 years working as a senior surveyor.
good. All right, that's all I have. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, or have a very happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for sharing your love of diving with us.
Chris,